The girl gave a sweet smile at her reflection in the mirror, and a shining golden star immediately appeared above her head, signifying that she had passed her exam with perfect marks. Another girl, unable to smile, had black smoke suddenly rise from her head, indicating that she had failed the exam. If someone failed 3 exams in a row, they would be turned into an animal. This was the School for Good and Evil, where all the heroes and villains from fairy tales were students. Each year, the School for Good enrolled a group of kind-hearted children, while the School for Evil admitted a group of wicked ones. After 3 years of study, the two sides would compete to determine who would dominate the fairy tale world. However, due to the sudden disappearance of the dean of the School for Evil, the evil side had been losing for 200 years. But this year, 2 unusual new students arrived. They came from a distant town. Annie, who was pretty and poised, had always dreamed of entering the School for Good to become a princess in the fairy tale world. Her friend Kylie, the child of a witch, had been despised by the townsfolk since childhood. One day, a dragon stormed into the town and snatched Annie and Kylie away. Annie thought her dream was coming true, but the dragon dropped her off at the School for Evil. She landed in a filthy ditch surrounded by all sorts of odd-looking monsters. Annie immediately went to a teacher to complain, convinced the school had made a mistake. She was too beautiful to be in the School for Evil, but the teacher explained that true goodness had nothing to do with appearance and everything to do with one's heart. Meanwhile, Kylie landed in a field of flowers, surrounded by fairy tale perfect fairies. As beautiful as everything seemed, Kylie couldn't stop worrying about Annie. She asked the dean to transfer Kylie to the School for Good and herself to the School for Evil, but the dean refused, explaining that the dragon responsible for transporting students had never made a mistake in thousands of years. To convince Kylie to stay in the School for Good, the dean brought out all her treasured princess dresses for Kylie to choose from, but Kylie found them all boring. The next day was the school's new student orientation. Kylie wore a beautiful fairy dress, while Annie was dressed in an ugly black robe. Once all the students had gathered, the welcoming ceremony began. The boys from the School of Good performed a swordplay demonstration, and the final highlight was the appearance of the king's son, Ross, who defeated all his classmates with stylish moves. Seeing Ross steal the spotlight, the School of Evil immediately sent out a Cyclops to challenge him, but Ross drew his family's legendary divine sword, and even the shockwaves from it sent the Cyclops flying. A teacher from the School of Evil quickly cast a spell, turning the Cyclops' axe into a divine weapon. Although the weapon narrowed the gap between them, in fairy tales, good always triumphs. In the end, the Cyclops was defeated, and Annie and Kylie began their first class.